I noticed that since I dug out some of these Savoy cabbages and moved them on, the ones that are left have actually got that little bit bigger. And that's probably due to the fact that we've removed quite a few and they've got a little bit more root space. So now we've got 6 or more that are definitely worth pricking out and moving on. Although it is getting a little bit late now to be pricking out your cabbages, to be planting in autumn. But if we can get a bit of a rush on them, we might be able to put these out just a little bit later than normal. And we'd be overwintering them, so at the same time, it shouldn't make that much difference. We just want to make sure that they're an half decent size before we put them outside. Otherwise, the slugs will get rid of them in no time. So I'll get them pricked out a little bit later on today, and we can have a few more than we've already got. And thank you very much to Paul Braithwaite for making that PayPal donation yesterday. Really appreciated, Paul, and it's going to come in really handy over the next couple of weeks as we're doing these autumn winter containers. So thank you very much for your generosity. Those radish microgreens have really come on now. They're at a point now where we could start harvesting them. They're high enough. They go round to the bottom of that tray, so they have got quite a bit of height to them. But that's round about the point that you want to harvest these microgreens. And then you've got a perfect little garnish for your meals. They're also really good on salad sandwiches. So that's basically what you'd be looking for, something like that. And if you do a couple of trays like this, you could have some red cabbage going, and then you'd have a mixture of colours to add to your salads. But they've worked out really well. There's a couple of leaves that have gone a bit yellow, and that's because I put them outside because it got a bit hot in the greenhouse, and of course we had a bit of drizzle, sun came back out and it yellowed a couple of leaves. But mixed in together you won't notice, and they're still perfectly good eating. So that's basically what you're looking for. Maybe just a little bit higher and then they'd be perfect. So if you fancy giving those a go over autumn winter months, then just do what we did on that microgreens video and use whatever vegetable seeds you've got available. I'm just in process this morning of setting up a couple more of these containers, and it's for more cut and come again salads. I just want to make sure we've got plenty on go, and I have got quite a lot of seeds that are out of date, so it's a good idea to get rid of some of those and start fresh in New Year, which is what I plan on doing. And I'm using old compost as well again. I'm only trying to grow salad leaves, and the seeds have got enough nutrients in them to get those underway. Then you can add a little bit of feed later on. 9 times out of 10 I don't add any feed to salads, to be fair. They just don't seem to need it. Exactly the same way that I always do this is to put in that old compost and then top it off with some new. We just want somewhere for roots to go, and old compost is good enough. At least that way we're saving quite a bit on this new stuff. I hope people are still sowing seeds and getting plants going. I hope you're not being put off this year. Although it has been quite testing, especially for new gardeners. It seems like everything has been against us from day one. But we have seen quite a bit of success on this channel through the comments that I've been getting. So it's working somewhere for somebody. Just making sure there's plenty of moisture in this compost. So one of the packs I've got is this lettuce. The writing's that worn on here. You can't really make out what type it is. I think it's Little Gem. But we've got a couple of packs of brand new seeds in that Wilco's 70% off sale. So we've got loads and loads of Little Gem to go at. And because we've got so many seeds that are very old, we might as well use them to make salad leaf. I don't really use these to duff microgreens because you're not getting much of a benefit There's not a lot of nutrition in lettuce compared to things like red cabbage, where there is quite a lot. So lots and lots of seeds gone on there. I'm just going to very lightly cover those seeds over. I'm not even using colander today. What happens with this container happens. I know they're very old seeds, so if we get something, we do. I've already got about 4 different containers of saddle leaf on go, but I just like to keep them going as long as I can, while ensuring I don't run out of any salad leaf at any point, because there's no way I'm going to the shop and buying any, just because I didn't get round to sowing a few seeds. So that's that set up. Another salad container on its way. And then I've got this pack of seeds, which again is quite old. Mesclun mix. So different varieties of lettuce leaf. You can see that you get all different types of seeds in there. So as I said, I'm getting new seeds at the beginning of next year, so we might as well get out of these what we can. And if we get a good mix of colour, that'd be brilliant. So let's get these on here. In fact, I'm just going to put what's left in this packet on, and that's that done. It is a lot of seeds though. I'm doing it. Done. Again, very light covering. Nothing fancy about today at all. Let's just get them done and get them underway. Just make sure they've all got a nice covering, but also quite a light one. And then we'll get those watered in. And that's another container set up. Which is great because it's getting quite warm in here, although I can see some quite black clouds just over houses. We'll see what happens today. It's not supposed to be raining, but when does it ever do what the weather says? Especially this year. So that's 2 more salad containers set up. We can see that those microgreens have come on really well, and they're now at a point where we could harvest them. And I think maybe this afternoon I'll have another dig through these seeds, because I'm pretty sure I've got a couple of packs of red cabbage that are also going out of date. And if I can find them, we'll sow some red cabbage as microgreens as well. But this time I'll do it on paper towels and not compost, and we'll see how that works out. So I'll get digging into these seeds and see what we've got, and let's get a few microgreens on grow, because we know that we can harvest those in somewhere between 9 and 14 days from sowing those seeds. And it is a very highly nutritious little garnish to pop outside of your plate. If you're not already part of the channel and you'd like to see what else I'm going to be doing over the next few weeks, please hit that subscribe button, press that notifications bell, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.